Good morning, everybody. My name is Sarah Carlisle. I have a shop here in Sheridan, Indiana, north of Indianapolis, Indiana. And today's segment is Heisey New Additions. So what we do is every month or every couple months, we go out, we buy glass, or we get collections, and I put it on a table, and we have a new addition sale. So if you're ready, today my email is sajacarl26@gmail.com. So if you see anything you're interested in, you can email me. I can give you my phone number. We can do multiple boxes over the course of a couple of weeks and then ship it out to you when you're ready. So if you're ready, let's get started.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our video this morning, which is new additions to the shop. Every month we go out shopping and we select those really great items to put in the shop. We save them for a video. So I'll give you a quick little preview of what we have on the table this morning. If you see anything you're interested in, you can call, text, or email. Just remember that calls and texts do come in quicker than emails do. We'll try to give you a little bit of description of these items. What have we got, Sarah?
First item today is a lamp. It has an original Heisey shade. Nice cutting on it.
It's called Number One Lance as a cutting.
And it is $725.
I put an electric bulb in it and the light does work. Next, we have a Whaley mug, Fox Chase etching, cobalt blue handle, marked in the center of the bottom. Really a nice looking piece here, and it's $650.
Here we have a hippocampus, hippo white.
Something like that.
Candle holders. They have a nice cutting on them.
And they just made them in one size.
About 9.5 inches tall, and they're $225.
Next, we have a pair of Mercury tall candle holders. You don't see these very often. They're flamingo. Has nice covered color to them, and they're $475 for the pair. I think it's emeraldy, but I'm not really sure. It's got a square stem on it. What's the name of that cutting, Sarah?
It's by Pearpoint. It's called Comet.
Comet by Pearpoint cutting on it, $45. We have several available.
Next, we have a pair of dolphin-footed Sahara candle holders, and they're $145 for the pair.
We have a pair of these decanters. They're, I think, Marshall decanters. Real pretty cutting on. Matched pair, stoppers, everything's in good shape, and they're $145 a piece. You can take one or both.
Next, we have Aristocrat candle holders, the pair. They're about
15 inches tall.
15 inches tall. They're marked. They're each marked, and they're $375 for the pair.
And the one right there, if you look, there's a little bitty mark right there in it. And there's a few little scuffs on them, but not bad at all. Want me to go ahead? Okay, here's a nice piece. Here's an Egyptian candle holder. They only made it in one size. Very rare candle holder. I don't like to use that R word very often, but I'll use it here. Very rare candle holder. I have a single, and it is $3,750 for the single.
Next, we have a breakfast or a McGriddle set. It's a narrow flute with rim. We have the butter pat. We have the syrup. And then you have the lid that goes on top of the bottom to keep your pancakes warm. And it's marked.
And there's a hole in the lid, and that's to let the heat from the pancakes come up and warm your syrup. Then you can put the butter on them.
And it's $650.
Here we have a colonial, really tough little piece to find here. Pose Cafe. It is marked on the stem. Great item. $55.
Flamingo, Peerless, Goblet, well,
Well
Rose. Old Rose if it's in Peerless. And we have a couple of these available, and they're $65 each.
Here we have an old sandwich match holder. It's square. Hard to find piece. All the corners are in good condition. It's $85.
Sombrero, Moongleam, cigarette, and ashtray with silver overlay. Very pretty decoration, $265.
Have an Empress dolphin-footed celery vase. The color on this is what I consider a little bit off. If you compare it to the goblet's pretty pink color. Hey, you get what you can find. Anyway, here's the dolphin-footed candle holder. It's $225.
Here we have a Lariat blown goblet, one available, and it's $275.
This is an experimental piece. If you notice, the bowl is blown, the foot is cast, and it's got that great big loop on the bottom. Very, very rare piece.
Colonial tumbler with the grapes and leaves cutting on it.
Intaglio cutting on it. Yep,
$25.
one available. Then we have a stand lamp. Has a globe on it. You don't like me to point it. Oh, Sarah doesn't like me to point it like that. I'll point it like this. Anyway, we turned on the light. It does work. And it is, what's the price on that, Sarah?
$650.
$650. All right, you remember the name of this?
Nope.
I don't either. Rare goblet though. Anyway, it's, how much was it, Sarah?
$245.
I want to say it's California, but it's not California, but it's one of those rare goblets out there. It is marked on the bottom of the stem.
Miter base. $125.
They call it cut miter. Sometimes it's cut all over. This is just pressed all over. Have two Spanish saucer champagnes. Nice color in these. $225 a piece.
Club drinking scene. Bitters bottle. Has the tavern with the bear, or might be a boar, 2 men drinking, and the waiter. $165.
And that is club drinking scene. It is not tavern. Oh, we have two shot glasses. First, we have a Colonial shot glass. I don't know if this is going to be Flamingo or Old Rose. Anyway, pretty piece, $85 marked on the bottom. Next, we have an Old Sandwich shot glass in cobalt blue, and it's $95. One available of each one.
Another pair of shot glasses. We have Victorian shot, $10. And then we have a shot with
Number 33 tatting.
etching. It's $45.
It's called a pantograph etching. All right, we have a pair of lariat candle holders, and they're $425 for the pair. Show them the bottom, Sarah. Sometimes these are ground and polished on the bottom. Sometimes they're left plain. These are left plain. If you just want one of these, we will break up the pair.
We have two
Grape leaf.
grape leaf posters. One in flamingo.
No, ashtrays.
Ashtrays. One in flamingo and one in moongleam. And they're $85 each.
All right, I have a couple toothpick holders on the right. We have a pineapple and fan, excellent condition, good gold, $95. Then we have a wing scroll on the left, and it's $85, has fair gold. And then right in the middle of them, we'll turn that over. We have one salt shaker. I think it's called Cheshire, or I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, it's moongleam, got a glass crystal top on it. It's $25.
Flamingo duck ashtray, $125.
Excellent color on that one. Innovation candle lamp has a nice little cutting on it. These were made so you put colored water in the bottom, put the stopper in it, and then put a candle in it, and the stoppers are always marked. The bottoms aren't marked. $110. Clean on the inside.
Pair of daisy candle holders.
Made them in 3 sizes.
These are about 7 3/4 inches tall.
Price.
$145.
All right, ice cream cone holder, or it's going to be a violet vase, $35, marked in the center of the bottom. Now we have a cocktail set. We have a Cobalt cocktail shaker, small size, etched with the word us on it. Then we have the Rooster cocktails. One's etched me and the other's etched you. And the price on the set is $165. If you need one piece out of that set, me, you, or the shaker, we'll sell it to you separately. Just call and ask.
Ridgely cigarette holder with the lid. And it's $125.
Excellent condition. All right. Pick up that ashtray and look at that number on the bottom. Tell us what the number is, Sarah.
$15.93.
$15.93 ashtrays. We have a square one and we have a rectangular one. The square one is $45. It's come out of the mold just like that. The one on the left has a full cutting on it. That is, all the size and everything have been cut, and it's also $45.
Plain band toy set. We have the creamer, the sugar with the lid, a spooner, and then the covered butter.
Yep. Nice toy set that Heisey made.
$225.
All right, we have a couple Winchester 76. Getting confused here. On soda glasses, one of them is 6 inches tall, and what's the other one? The other one's 7 inches tall. You can see they're different. One of them has a prospector on it. That prospector is a lot harder to find than the other one. What are the price? There's a cowboy on that one. That one's $95. What's the prospector, Sarah? $165. And then we have the martini pitcher that goes with it. Has a cowboy. shooting a buffalo, poor buffalo. Then on the back side of it, we have all kind of cowboy stuff on it. And the price on that is $1,500.
Plantation pitcher with ivy etch on it. $165.
Hey, those are tough to find with ivy etch.
And then to go with it, we have 2 cordials with ivy etch, and they're $45 each.
Have a couple Hartman shot glasses. We have one of them is probably about 1.5 ounces on the right. It's $40. Then the one on the left is probably 2.5 ounces. Both bar glasses, narrow optic, and it's $30.
We have a pair of Empress.
I think they're Queen Anne. Have the indentations.
Queen Anne candle holders.
What the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. When they made the dolphin-footed nut cups back in the 30s, they made them in color. They reworked the mold, changed it from Empress to Queen Anne, added that insert for the candle holder. Hard to find pair. $85.
Satellite star candle blocks. And they're $225. The bottoms have not been polished or ground down.
What they did, they put these down so where you see them, they look like they're frosted underneath. They've done that on purpose. Sometimes they polish them completely out.
Whirlpool nut, marked $20.
Pluto, Hawthorne, candle holders. Good condition. Nice color on these. They're not muddy at all. $85.
We have a pair of Crocus 2-light candle holders, and they're $175 for the pair.
Have a pair of ball stem candle holders. These are hard to find. They have that cup foot. You have to watch out. Payton City made a pair that look similar, and so did Cambridge. The Heisey ones are marked. They're at the candle cup. And the price on those is, I can't read it, Sarah.
$325.
$325.
Pair of Gascony candle holders. They're $145 for the pair.
Go ahead.
Fandango wine. One available, $35.
You're on a roll.
Sahara Ridgely candle vase or flared vase, $55. Last piece, Flamingo rhombic ashtray, $65.
Turn it over, Sarah. Those are usually a little rough. Is there rough on that? That's a ground bottom on, a little rough in there. How's that one?
One spot.
One spot, a little rough. They're about always a little rough. That concludes our video this morning. If you see anything you're interested in, you can call, text, or email. Hope you have a good day. And remember, every Thursday morning at 8 o'clock, we have Half Price Thursday, where we pull things out of the shop, put them on this same table, and they're sold for 1/2. Thank you very much, and goodbye.